Kentucky home. Welcome to Louisville. Beau Foodie on the road. I am just doing a really fast chicken. So I've got a chicken, 1.5 chicken breasts cut up in cubes. I'm gonna call this garlic and chicken because I've got almost a whole clove. But I want to brown the chicken before I get the garlic in there because I don't want to burn the garlic. I've got one small Vidalia onion cooking, and then I've got a pan of green beans that you can see, and I have halved a bunch of cherry tomatoes, and this will move their juices along a little bit. This is going to be a one-pot dinner. We're going to have salad and vegetables with the chicken and pasta. So I've just got a little olive oil. There's nothing worse than, I mean, I love it when I roast tomatoes in the oven, and I love it when I cook green beans or broccoli like this. But nobody wants to bite into a tomato and have it be hot and burst in your mouth. That is not a nice flavor. It's not nice. So we're not doing that. So I just cut them in half, and now I'm just going to move them around the pan a little bit. Get everybody in the olive oil, everybody with the salt and pepper, and then I'm just going to bake this. So really I'm doing 3 pans, so I guess it's not one pan. But I think this is going to bring out the best flavor. And so, isn't that pretty with the different colored tomatoes? I think it was called a sangria thing of tomatoes that I got at Trader Joe's in Jersey. And then here we are in Louisville via by way of Ohio and Indiana. But I tried to do an episode for you from Ohio, but it did not work. So that's too bad, but that's okay. We had some complications with our fridge at our Airbnb, and it's a little bit, we ended up glamping, as a long story short. So I've got the onions and the chicken kind of getting some brown. This is a really fun pan. We gave Beth, my sister-in-law, this one year for Christmas. One of those ones you see on TV. I did not salt and pepper the chicken before it went in. I'm going to do it now, doing a good amount of pepper. So that's great. Get that going. And while that's going, I wanted to get the green beans and, sorry about the lighting, get the green beans and the tomatoes in. So they're baking while this is all cooking, and I still have a ton of garlic to mince. So I've got some coming, and I've got more coming now. So I love my little press. Do you have a garlic press? Or do you buy it at the store already minced? No judgment. I understand the convenience of buying store-bought minced garlic, and I appreciate how quick and fast it is, but I don't like the caking agents that they put in. So it's not pure garlic when you buy it at the store like that. And so there's a day and a time and a place for that, but there is also a place for mincing your own. And today is the time to mince your own. So I did carry the mincer with us. I'll also do probably a clam and white wine and kind of a clam linguine and a white sauce before we go home. So I don't know if I'll do that here or on our way home, but I will do it. I've got pasta, and I will pick up another garlic clove or another garlic bud in our travels. I like to cook for us on the road. I mean, I cook for us at home all the time too. You see that, but I do like to cook for us on the road because we just get tired of eating on the road, right? And we don't make the best choices on the road. So I like to be able to cook our whole food and all the pieces that we want. Oh, the whole house just smells like garlic. So I checked with Beth and Peyton and made sure, and we're not going anywhere, but we are going to smell like garlic tonight. This is a chicken, this is garlic and chicken. That's what we're having for dinner. Do you like garlic? What if you don't like garlic? If you don't like garlic, this is not your dish. But Melissa and Sarah gave me Instapot. So when I am home a little later, well, we'll be home between now and July, but in July when I'm back in the office and things are back to a little bit more normal, there will be some Instapot recipes coming. I've got a bunch of books I've been looking at the library, and so I am ready for that. I'm wondering if you have an Instapot or if you like it. I know Lorelei and Bob do their own yogurt. I'm interested in trying that. Once you do the mincing, you gotta get the kind of the skin out of the garlic. Can't mince everything. If you cut it yourself, then you can mince everything. But if you do it this way, then you're gonna lose just a little bit of the garlic to the skin, and I'm okay with that. Okay, these are the last bits. Last press, here we go. That one did not give us as much as the other ones, but that's okay. Okay, the chicken is almost ready for the garlic, actually. So, that's good. And I have got a bag going to hold on to all of the smelly garlic because the garbage truck people came yesterday. And we don't compost in Louisville, so here we are. Okay, I think we're good to go. That's a lot of garlic, right? Look at that. That's a lot of garlic, but it's gonna be good, good, good. So we've got the chicken, the onions, got a little bit of color going, but I want some more. So I'm gonna just keep cooking this. Let's let this get just a little bit browner. Sorry about that. I have the camera, I didn't bring my camera holder, but I have it sitting on like a little spice rack, and I went to hit the pause button, but it's in between some bars, and so it gave you a good, look at the ceiling. So that's okay. So I've just put in probably 2 tablespoons of garlic into the chicken. So you'll see, there you go, look at that. Chicken, onions, garlic. The chicken juice actually made kind of like a thin sauce, and so I just put a little olive oil in to start, and so really now what we're sauteing the garlic and the chicken in is the actual chicken broth that the chicken itself released. So we're gonna let that cook down, but we don't want it to burn. So I'm actually gonna put the lid on it to kind of help it all steam together a little bit more. That's kind of a little extra bonus tip. While I've got the chicken kind of doing its thing, I am gonna go ahead and start the pasta water. So I'm using Atlanta made from chickpeas. Oh, I said it was from lentils, from chickpeas. So we're gonna have that with penne tonight. And then I'm gonna let everybody individually decide how much Parmesan they want. And I've got some shredded here in a bag that I brought from home. I'm gonna give the chicken a little stir, and I'm gonna turn down the heat just a little bit because I don't want that garlic to burn. If the garlic burns at this point, the whole meal is dead in the water or dead in the copper pan. So we're gonna let that go. I've got salt water. I've got salt in my water for the pasta. If it's lentil, if it's regular pasta, you always want to salt your water. Don't put oil in it. It doesn't do anything. That's a wives' tale. So, okay. Chicken cooking. Hang tight. Okay, so chicken and garlic and onion are really good friends. They're all really happy together. So now it's time to add some other friends to the party. The pasta water is boiling. We're just about to be done. So I'm gonna take the tomatoes and the green beans and add them to the chicken. Now, if you weren't doing the garlic, you could just do the chicken. You could just bake the chicken on the pan, right? You do a one sheet dinner, but garlic on a sheet pan needs to be a little bit more delicate. So I want to make sure that I get all the juice from the tomatoes. Sorry about this bad angle. This is really going to be beautiful. Okay. So look, I've got, let me think this up. Chicken, tomatoes, green beans, an onion, garlic. I'm gonna let them all kind of sit together, get the garlic going into the tomatoes and the green beans. Oh my goodness, this is one of those smell-o-vision moments, friends. It smells so good. So the pasta water is boiling. That means these are gonna sit in this pan together. Just kind of think about it for about 8 minutes while the pasta cooks. And then I'm gonna add the pasta to this pan as well. Or at least some of it. Not sure. We'll see. Here we go. Thinking about what it's done. There are 3 of us. Okay, that we're gonna call good. I'm gonna use the spoon that I've been doing the chicken with to get the pasta moving around so that it also gets a little bit of, a kiss of that garlic as well. Okay, 8 minutes and we will be there. I'll turn it down just a little bit because it's hot, hot, hot. Okay, friends, this is what it looks like. Look at that. The pasta, the green beans, the tomatoes, the garlic, the chicken. It is a party it's a party for your mouth. And we're gonna call this Louisville garlic chicken. Hope you like it. Make it. Let me know what you think. Love from Louisville.